Hello, my garden friends. This is Jersey Shore Lisa, and I'm here at my first permaculture garden, reclaiming the garden and renovating it. This is actually the first time I've been here. This video is of the front side yard. This is the gate to the backyard. So now in front of the side yard, now our renters, I will give them that they were not interested and probably didn't have a great deal of time to deal with the outside of the property, but they insisted that it was something that they would deal with. And that's why we did not come over to do yard maintenance for the most part. But now we have to renovate it if we're to do anything productive with this property, and it's extremely overgrown. So let's just take a walk through, because I haven't been through this side of the yard yet, and see what's salvageable and what I need to take out. There's quite a lot of weedy things happening here, but there are some things that look like they can be rescued and reused. This is a japonica. It's just from Lowe's. It flowers really pretty in like January, February. There's some liriope from my parents' house along the foundation, along with some mugwort, and there's little snow on the mountain is a ground cover in shady areas. It's really beautiful. I love it. So I'm glad there's still some of that left. There's iris and a very poor looking azalea. This tree is another eastern redbud that popped up. So that one looks like I can probably dig it out, and I may repurpose it or give it away. There's some rugosa rose here, but without really being on top of rugosa rose, it just spreads ferociously with runners, and it's so thorny and uncomfortable to deal with. So I'm going to take as much of that out as I can. That will no longer be part of this landscape as far as I'm concerned. There's a huge Nanking cherry behind it. There will be lots of cherries. These two are actually, there are two bushes there. They just look like one giant shrub. Those are Nanking cherries as well, and there are cherries all over them. I know there are. There's something vining up this, which is a dogwood, but there are broken branches, so I need to help this tree out. It did flower. You can see the flowers on there. This shrub is a disaster, and it's dying, but it is a yastaberry, and it's a ribe, and they tend to do really well in shade usually. I think it's just been choked out. Oh, this looks like a native black cherry. Look at the flowers. That's the way they flower, and then there will be little cherries all along there. So maybe I'll dig that up, because I don't have one of those in my yard. There's lemon balm all along the ground here, and another boxwood shrub back behind there, which I just think is fairly useless at this point, but I guess it's landscapey and evergreen. These are hostas among a lot of mugwort. And look, we have a friendly little ladybug here. There's a peony, and it's very dark over here, so it probably won't bloom. There's a mulberry that popped up in the middle of everything. Look at that. That is a golden shadows dogwood, and some viney thing is trying to choke it out, but it is just a fantastic specimen. I got that probably, I think I planted that in like 2010. I see some ostrich plume ferns back there. Those have edible fiddleheads, so I'll probably try to transplant those. I think that the Renters probably tried to dig up another peony. Somebody did, because I know there was a peony planted there. Let's see what else is back here. There's bleeding heart and more hostas and lots of liriope down there. But you know what? I also planted ramps in this area, and I don't see them, but I'm gonna have to be really careful as I go through back here and see what I can rescue, because I know they're back here. There are some lily of the valley and more hosta. There's also quite a lot of gooseberry. Let's see how they did. Gooseberries are still here, though they seem to be struggling. I'll definitely transplant some pieces of that. This is a hydrangea. Maybe it's doing okay. It looks like it's getting choked out by something else. That's another hydrangea. And comfrey and hostas and another Nanking cherry. These are Nanking cherry seedlings that are probably being spread around by squirrels. Let's see what else is back here. Good thing I wore long pants. I think that's another hydrangea. And there are rows of Sharons back here. Another hydrangea in the back. There's some maple seedlings. I see some more redbud seedlings that I'll transplant. A lot of Virginia creeper. And this Golden Shadows dogwood is flowering now. It's so pretty. I want cuttings from this. I love the variegated leaves. Okay, let's see what's up front here. We have some Siberian iris and more comfrey, and I know there's tulips under here, rhubarb. There's the first keyhole garden I ever built. Lots of branches. There's a lot of pokeweed coming up. I can see that. I think that there might be some sunchokes in there, which is weird. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe they are sunchokes. And there's some Egyptian walking onions coming up all through there. This is lemon balm, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, lemon balm. Carrot seedlings throughout the yard. An elderberry, which started as a seedling, definitely. And then, on the other side, I can't even get around. Let's see. I'll go around this way. This is a beach plum that is finishing up its bloom. It's spread beautifully. Look at all this fennel. This is fennel. And some lilies. And some more Egyptian walking onion all through there. This is a plum. Oh, and there are plums all over it. Oh, that's fantastic. And another beach plum, which is in full bloom right now, and the bees are totally loving it. And this is right on the driveway, right against the driveway. So I just think that there used to be a rosemary under here, but the Nanking cherry is just a monster. So this is the front side yard of my first permaculture garden, and I know I was rambling on a lot about it, but there's so much work to do, and there's so much to reclaim and to share with friends, and and I really am looking forward to rolling up my sleeves and digging in and making this property beautiful again and productive again. It's productive now, it's just not beautiful. Okay, thank you for joining me, and stay tuned for more info and progress about reclaiming my first permaculture garden. Thanks, bye.